I was driving home today from church, which is a pretty familiar route. That's one I've taken a million times. The road that goes to my house is the same road I take if I go just about anywhere. I have to take the same road to get back to my home. So it's not like this was my first trip down the highway, and this wasn't my first time needing to turn to the right to go to my house. And yet today something was different. I almost passed my road. What? I have not passed my road in years. Not since we first moved here. If I do pass the road, generally it is because the traffic's moving too quickly and I don't want to get rear-ended, so I'll take the next road down. But this is my road. This is the road I am so familiar with. But today I caught myself almost passing it. I had to probably apply my brakes a little bit harder than I like to, and turn a little bit sharper than I wanted to. But I almost missed my road. Now, what distracted me that I almost missed my road? Was it the kids talking in the back seat? No, I'm used to that. Was I daydreaming? No. Was I listening to something really good on the radio? No. There was a car broke down, and I noticed it when I left, so it had been there for hours. It was broke down just past my road. I almost passed my road because I was looking at that car. I was looking at this car that was parked on the side of the road. Nobody was in it. It'd been there for hours. There was nothing I could do to fix it. Nothing I could do to help it. There was nobody there that needed my attention. But I was looking at that car, and I almost missed my road. And as I pulled into my driveway, God began to deal with me. How many times do I almost or completely miss where I'm supposed to go in life, where He's directing me to, because I'm looking at something else? Now, this could be anything. I could be looking at time sucks, things that, take my time, social media, videos, movies, all of these things. But what if it's just I'm looking at where somebody else is at, and it's got me distracted from where I'm supposed to be? If I'm looking at where God's taking you, I might miss where God's trying to take me. There's a verse in the Bible that says we don't need to compare ourselves among ourselves. And that's not an exact translation. It's detrimental. So if I'm not careful while I'm looking at you, looking where God's blessing you at, looking where God's using your gift, where God's taking you to, I could completely miss the door that He's just opened on the right for me to go through, because I'm looking at you. And you're a little bit ahead of me, so it's easy to see you, and you're in clear view, and you don't even know I'm watching you. But if I'm watching you, I'm not watching Him. I'm not focused on the path He's taking me on. I'm distracted. I've lost my focus, and there's a good chance I'll miss my turn. So today, if something has you distracted, if you're looking, if it's social media, if it's videos, whatever it is, or if it's just a simple fact you're caught up in how God is blessing and moving and using other people, it's good to rejoice. Yes, let's rejoice when God uses our brothers and sisters. Absolutely. But don't get so caught up in watching what God is doing in them that you forget to use what He's placed in you. That you forget that He's given you gifts to utilize. See, unless you're utilizing your gifts, you're going to miss your turn. And you're not going to end up exactly where you're supposed to be. So today, whatever that distraction is, whoever that person is that you're letting them live their best life for Jesus while you're sitting on the sidelines, I'm asking you to shift your focus. Shift your focus onto what the road God has in front of you. Shift your focus back to where He's leading you to. You can rejoice with them. You can be excited for them and all the good things that God's doing in their life. But don't let it distract you and take your focus off of where He's leading you to, because it's just as amazing, even if it looks a little bit different.